Gloria Maddox, 72, retired teacher from Ohio, loved cooking her whole life. Then she started watching health videos. She cut spinach, then tomatoes, garlic, beets, and carrots. Within a year, she ate nothing but rice and boiled chicken. Her doctor found dangerous vitamin deficiencies across the board. Gloria didn't get sick from food, she got sick from fear. If you've watched 50 videos about what not to eat after 60 and you're more confused than before, today that ends. I'm giving you a 3-question system that tells you if any food is safe for your body in under 60 seconds. Let me ask you something honest. How many foods have you stopped eating in the last year because a video told you they were dangerous? 3, 5, maybe more? You're not alone. Every week, a new headline warns seniors to avoid another vegetable, another fruit, another seed. One expert says garlic protects your heart. The next says it could cause a brain bleed. One video praises spinach for iron. Another says its oxalates will destroy your kidneys. And slowly, without even realizing it, you've built a mental blacklist so long that standing in front of your refrigerator feels like walking through a minefield. But here's the part most health channels will never admit. Fear gets clicks. A title that says, "Never eat this after 60" will always outperform "How to eat this wisely." That's the trap. You're not getting education. You're getting alarm bells designed to keep you watching, not healthy. The real danger isn't any single vegetable or seed. It's the elimination pattern that follows. When you cut food after food from your diet based on isolated warnings, you don't become healthier, you become weaker. Your body loses access to the very nutrients that protect your bones, your brain, your circulation, and your independence. I watched this happen to Harold Pritchard, a 78-year-old retired mechanic from Detroit. Harold's wife had passed 2 years earlier, and he started managing his health alone. He watched senior health videos every night and kept a handwritten list of banned foods taped to his refrigerator. By the time his daughter brought him to see me, the list had 23 items on it. His diet had shrunk to toast, plain rice, canned soup, and water. His blood work told the real story. Critically low magnesium, depleted iron, vitamin K so low his blood wasn't clotting properly. Harold looked at me and said, "I did everything those videos told me. How did I end up here?" And that's the question millions of seniors are silently asking. The answer is simple. They gave you warnings without a system. They told you what to fear, but never how to think. Today, I'm giving you that system. 3 questions. That's all you need. Run any food through these 3 filters, and you'll know in under 60 seconds whether it's safe for your body, your medications, and your age. No more guessing. No more fear. Let's begin. If you're already realizing that confusion has been hurting your health more than food ever could, tap that subscribe button right now so you never miss another tip that puts you back in control. Question number 1. Does this food interact with any medication I'm currently taking? This is the single most important question, and the one almost every senior forgets to ask. After 60, most adults take at least 1 daily prescription: blood thinners, blood pressure pills, diabetes medication, cholesterol drugs, thyroid treatments, or even a low-dose aspirin. And every one of these changes how your body processes what you eat. A food that's perfectly safe for someone with no prescriptions can become genuinely dangerous for someone taking warfarin or a beta blocker. But here's the critical point. The food itself isn't the problem. The unmanaged interaction is. Broccoli doesn't cause strokes, but broccoli eaten inconsistently while on blood thinners can destabilize your clotting levels. Garlic doesn't cause brain bleeds, but garlic supplements stacked on top of anticoagulant medication can push your blood dangerously thin. Asparagus doesn't cause dehydration, but asparagus combined with diuretic pills at nighttime can pull enough water from your bloodstream to thicken it while you sleep. Let me tell you about Evelyn Torres, an 81-year-old retired nurse from San Antonio, Texas. Evelyn had been on blood pressure medication for 7 years. She was careful, disciplined, and proud of her diet. Every evening she prepared a large salad with raw spinach, tomatoes, and sliced beets, drizzled with olive oil, a textbook healthy meal. But over several months, Evelyn began waking up dizzy, lightheaded, and once nearly fainted stepping out of bed. Her doctor ran every test. Heart scans, blood panels, neurological exams, everything looked normal. It wasn't until a pharmacist reviewed her full medication list alongside her eating habits that the pattern emerged. The natural diuretic effect of her raw vegetables combined with her blood pressure pills was dropping her nighttime pressure so low that her brain wasn't receiving adequate oxygen during sleep. The fix wasn't eliminating the vegetables, it was shifting them to lunch and reducing portion sizes in the evening. Within 3 weeks, Evelyn's dizziness vanished completely. She told me, "No one ever asked me what time I ate my vegetables. That question changed everything." So here's your action step. Make a list of every medication and supplement you take. Ask your doctor or pharmacist one direct question. Which common foods interact with these? Write down the answers. Stick them on your refrigerator where Harold's fear list used to be. But this time, the list won't tell you what to avoid. It'll tell you what to manage. Because management is power. Elimination is fear wearing a white coat. If Evelyn's story just reminded you of something you've been feeling but couldn't explain, share this video with someone who takes daily medication. It might be the missing piece they need. Question number 2. When am I eating this, and how does my body handle food at that hour? This is the question that shocks most people because timing has never been part of the food conversation. Nobody told you that the same plate of vegetables can protect you at noon and quietly threaten you at 9 p.m. But after 60, your body doesn't run on the same clock it once did. In the morning, your metabolism is active, insulin response is sharper, kidneys filter efficiently, and hydration is at its peak. By evening, everything slows. Blood pressure dips, digestion becomes sluggish, your body conserves water and prepares for sleep. And this is exactly where foods with diuretic properties, high natural sugars, or blood pressure-lowering compounds can silently tip the balance. A romaine salad at lunch keeps you hydrated and nourished. That same salad at 8 p.m. gently pulls water from your system while you sleep, thickening your blood in arteries that are already narrower and stiffer than they were at 40. Raw carrots as a midday snack digest smoothly and deliver vitamins without trouble. But those same carrots eaten alone before bed release sugars that can spike and crash your glucose overnight, triggering a stress hormone surge that tightens blood vessels and raises clotting risk at the worst possible moment. Consider Walter Gaines, a 76-year-old retired postal worker from Indianapolis. Walter was meticulous about eating clean, grilled fish, steamed greens, raw vegetables, no junk food. But his pattern was always the same. Light breakfast, light lunch, and a massive vegetable-heavy dinner at 7:30. Asparagus, raw spinach, sliced tomatoes, corn on the side. For 2 years, he woke up every morning feeling like he hadn't slept at all. Groggy, stiff, mentally foggy until nearly noon. His wife joked that he needed a second morning, but it wasn't a joke. His evening meals were creating a perfect storm overnight. The asparagus and spinach were pulling water while he slept. The corn was spiking and crashing his blood sugar in the dark hours. The tomatoes were destabilizing his blood pressure just as his body needed stability the most. When Walter simply redistributed his meals, moving his heavy vegetables to lunch and eating a lighter protein-based dinner with some cooked sweet potato and a glass of water, the transformation was remarkable. His morning fog lifted within 10 days. His energy stabilized. His sleep deepened. His wife told me, "I got my husband back just by changing the clock on his dinner." Here's your rule. Any food that is raw, naturally diuretic, high in sugar, or known to lower blood pressure belongs in the first half of your day. If you want to eat it at dinner, reduce the portion, cook it gently, and pair it with protein and water. Your body will thank you every single morning. We're halfway through, and you've already learned 2 questions that can change how you eat for the rest of your life. If you're finding value in this, hit that like button right now. It helps more seniors find this information when they need it most. Question number 3. Am I eating this food alone or with proper balance? This is the question almost nobody asks, and it might be the most powerful of all. Because here's a truth no fear-based video will ever tell you. Almost no food is dangerous when eaten in proper combination. And almost any food can become a problem when consumed in isolation, in excess, or without the right pairing. Your body was designed to process a wide variety of nutrients simultaneously. When foods arrive together, they moderate each other. Fiber slows sugar absorption. Protein stabilizes blood glucose. Healthy fats help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins. Water supports kidney filtration. Remove those partners and even the healthiest food can behave like a threat. Raw carrots eaten alone before bed spike blood sugar fast. But carrots dipped in hummus or paired with a few walnuts slow that sugar release entirely. Spinach in large quantities floods your system with oxalates that bind to calcium. But spinach eaten in moderate amounts alongside water-rich foods gives your kidneys time to process and flush them safely. Beet juice consumed straight in concentrated form can overwhelm your kidneys with oxalates and nitrates. But beet juice diluted with cucumber and sipped slowly across 10 minutes becomes a gentle circulation booster with none of the overload. Corn alone behaves like pure starch, converting to glucose as fast as white bread. But corn served with black beans, avocado, and a drizzle of olive oil becomes a balanced, slow-release meal your body handles with ease. The pattern never changes. Isolation amplifies risk. Balance neutralizes it. And this single principle applies to every food you've ever been told to fear. Let me share the story of Diane Calloway, an 83-year-old retired florist from Savannah, Georgia. Diane had been watching health videos for 3 years and had developed what her granddaughter called food paralysis. She would stand in her kitchen for 20 minutes, staring at ingredients, unable to decide what was safe. She stopped eating garlic because of blood thinners. She avoided broccoli because of vitamin K. She gave up tomatoes because of nightshades. She cut beets because of oxalates. Her meals had become bland, repetitive, and nutritionally hollow and empty. When I taught Diane the 3-question system, something shifted. She didn't need a longer list of rules. She needed a shorter one. I told her, "Diane, your garlic is safe in cooking. Just skip the concentrated supplements. Your broccoli is fine if you eat it consistently, so your medication stays calibrated. Your tomatoes are perfectly safe at lunch in moderate amounts. And your beets are welcome back if you enjoy them with water and not every single day." Diane called me 6 weeks later. Her voice was completely different, lighter, warmer, almost joyful. She said, "For 3 years I was afraid of my own kitchen. Now I actually look forward to cooking again. I didn't need 50 more food rules. I just needed 3 questions." That's the power of balance. Before eating anything, ask yourself, am I eating this alone, or am I pairing it with something that helps my body process it safely? Protein, fiber, healthy fat, or simply a glass of water can be the difference between a food that harms and a food that heals. If Diane's story sounds like yours or someone you love, please share this video right now. You might be handing someone the key to enjoying food again after years of living in fear. So let's bring the 3 questions together and see how fast they work. Imagine you're standing in your kitchen holding a plate of steamed broccoli with garlic and olive oil. You run the system. Question 1. Am I on medication that interacts with this? If you take blood thinners, broccoli's vitamin K matters, so eat it consistently week to week. Question 2. When am I eating this? It's lunchtime. Metabolism active. Hydration high. Perfect timing. Question 3. Am I eating this with balance? Broccoli with olive oil and garlic in moderate cooked form. Fiber, healthy fat, anti-inflammatory compounds working together. The verdict takes less than 60 seconds. This meal is safe, smart, and protective. Now imagine it's 9 p.m. and you're craving a large, raw spinach salad with sliced beets and no dressing. Same system. Question 1. You're on blood pressure medication. Both spinach and beets have diuretic properties. That's a flag. Question 2. It's late evening. Your body is winding down. Diuretic foods will pull water while you sleep. Another flag. Question 3. Raw, undressed, no protein, no fat to buffer absorption. Third flag. The answer is clear. Not dangerous as a food, but dangerous as a combination at this time in this form. Move it to lunch. Add olive oil, some nuts, and reduce the beet portion. Problem solved without eliminating a single ingredient. That's the freedom this system gives you. You never have to cut a food out of your life. You simply adjust the when, the how, and the pairing. 3 questions. Under 60 seconds, and suddenly your kitchen stops being a daily source of anxiety and starts being a source of strength again. Because at Ageless Vitality, we believe aging doesn't have to mean restriction. It can mean clarity. The kind of clarity that doesn't run from food, but deeply understands it. The kind that listens to the body, adapts with confidence, and thrives with every meal. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 questions surprised you the most? And what food are you ready to bring back into your diet starting today? Drop your answer in the comments. And if there's a topic you'd like me to cover next, tell me below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next tip that could change how you eat for life. Here's to living not just longer, but stronger, sharper, and wiser.